Hey there students, it's exciting to meet you all. Today we're going to be going through the solution to the first question of the week. If you haven't given it a shot already, please pause the video and attempt it yourself. Okay, so this question is a lot to swallow, and it can be quite tricky. So I'd advise you to read the question very carefully, underline the keywords, and break it down into chunks. So here, Sam is buying 20 boxes of oranges, and there are 25 oranges in each box. Then each box is going to cost £7. Sam goes on to sell 2/5 of the oranges that he purchased. And then he sells each of those oranges for 40p. Then as for the remaining oranges, he sells them at 3 oranges for 50p. Okay, so quite a lot of information. But the question effectively is asking us how much money Sam made in total. So if we think about that, that's just going to be how much he made minus how much he lost. Okay, in terms of how much Sam made, we see here that there are 20 boxes of oranges, 25 oranges in each box, and each box is going to cost £7. So in total, if Sam is buying 20 boxes of oranges and there are 25 in each box, then he has just purchased a total of 500 oranges. Since he sells 2/5 of the oranges that he bought, we're going to do 2/5 times 500. And that's going to give us a total of 200 oranges, and he sells these oranges at 50p. So 200 times 40 is going to give us 8,000p, or if we convert that into pounds to make it a bit more manageable, that's going to give us a total of £80. But then Sam does make a bit more money because he sells each of the remaining oranges at 3 oranges for 50p. So if Sam had sold 200 oranges and there were 500 to begin with, there must be 300 oranges left. Now, if Sam sells 3 oranges for 50p, what we need to do is take these oranges and divide them by 3, so as to say that we can calculate how much he's making for every 3 oranges, and multiply that by 50p. So 300 divided by 3 is going to give us 100. And if we multiply that by 50, that's going to give us a total of 5,000. Which again, we can turn into pounds just to make it a bit more manageable. Okay, now if we add those two numbers, we're going to get the total amount of money that Sam made. Okay, now it may seem like we're done, but actually Sam did incur some costs in being able to buy those oranges. So let's calculate how much he lost. So since each box of oranges cost £7, and Sam bought 20 boxes of oranges, all we have to do here is do 20 times £7, and we get £140. And just to make sure that we've fully addressed the question, you should have been able to use every single number in the question stem. And we can see that we have actually used all of them. Now, if Sam made £130 and he lost 140, then all we need to do is subtract the two, and that gives us a total loss of £10, unfortunately for Sam. So I hope you've learned something new today. Shortly, we're going to be posting this week's question of the week. Please do give that your best shot and send in your toughest questions by Sunday for the chance to feature in next week's question of the week in the EduCat style. Keep it up, students. I have confidence in every single one of you.